Hello everyone. Thought I'd make another video. About a year and a half ago I decided to get into backyard chickens. I didn't know what I was doing or getting myself into. And I used a lot of videos from YouTube to help educate myself a little bit about what I could maybe expect and what I should consider doing. And those videos were really helpful to me. So I'm hoping this one might prove to be helpful to some of you out there. Particularly, I wanted to show you my coop. So I have not a real big backyard, and with the raised deck that you see, it seemed to make sense to possibly build a chicken coop that could fit in underneath it and utilize the space underneath it for a chicken coop. So I went about looking for good ideas on how to do that. And if I recall right, I think I only found one example of someone else with a chicken coop under their deck. I used some ideas from that and a lot of ideas from other coops, and this is what I came up with. And my girls seem real happy with it. I'm pretty happy with it too. So I'm going to show you it, and if there's anything within this coop that helps you in thinking about how to build yours or improve yours, I hope that would be all I'd be looking for with this. Okay, so let's check it out. I waited about a year before I finally stained it to match the rest of the deck. All of the wood was that green treated or pressure treated lumber. The overall coop dimensions, it's 4 feet wide by about 8 feet, no, closer to 10 feet long, and it's about 5 feet tall. So for me, I have to duck a little bit when I go in, otherwise I might clunk my head. But that's about the overall dimensions of it. You can see I have a nest box or an egg box on the outside. That's a really nice feature. Take a closer look at it. The latch mechanism is something that I saw some others using. I definitely have to worry about things like raccoons at night, and this is a pretty simple lock mechanism that seems to be quite good against keeping animals and raccoons and things out. You can see I just got the nesting material, and it goes into the coop itself. Over on the side of the coop, I've got the main door that can go allow the chickens in and out. I'll show you it closed. So you see the lock mechanism that I put on there. I did put in a small access door. I think this is kind of nice because there are times when I've got the chickens in and I just want to give them a little treat or something. I don't want to open up the main door because anytime I open up the door, they want to come out. So I made this little access door to just be able to toss in some treats for them, and that seems to work pretty well. Simple window lock latch for that. Inside the coop, again, pretty simple, straightforward. I've got a waterer here with some side-mounted chicken nipples. That seems to work really well. It's the kind of waterer, it's hanging by a chain. I fill it up. You can see the water level. It's about a third full maybe. I can go several days without having to worry about changing that out. Chickens always have water. In winter, I've got another jug just like this with a small cutout, and I put a bird bath heater in there, and it keeps it from icing up. That seems to work real well. You can see I've got the access door for the chickens to get in. You might notice I don't have a little ladder or anything for that. Initially I did. I thought it was kind of cute, but it really turned out to just be something not necessary. The chickens are very easily can jump that 20 inches or so to the opening of the coop and get in and out, no problems. Watch my head. On the inside, I've got this feeder, also made of the same kind of jug. Saw this idea on a YouTube video where I use these PVC openings. Chickens put their heads in, get the food out. But it's pretty nice because it doesn't spill much. There's just a little bit on the ground. They keep it cleaned up. Very little waste. Works really well. They can't poop in it, so it stays clean. It's the kind of thing also where I can fill it up and it stays full. Maybe once a week I can fill it and not worry about it. got a little bit of a roost here. They like to sit on that. If I leave that roost out, they will roost on that at night instead of going into the coop. I'd never give them that option in the winter, but in summer it's okay. It's probably a little cooler, more air out here. Let me show you the inside of the actual coop. The coop itself, the box, is about a 4 foot by 4 foot by 4 foot cube. Pretty simple. I've got ventilation holes near the top. Kind of a deep litter kind of method. This I think is a bit unique. Maybe not the idea so much, but exactly how I did it. And something I definitely recommend. Having a poop tray or a manure tray or whatever you want to call it really does a nice job. I incorporated the roosting pole, or the roosting rod, is essentially the front edge of this tray. So when the chickens roost in here, they're hanging on to this, they're facing this way, and they're pooping into this tray. And that keeps almost all droppings out from down below. There's very few that I ever have to clean up down here. The messes ends up just within this tray, so it's very easy to clean out. Definitely something I recommend. Works really well. I just kind of secure this down. It's a tray, so I can pull it out. I can lift it in, do whatever I want for it. But it works really well. It's binding a little bit right now. That's, of course, typical. But overall, it works really, really well. So that's pretty much it. I think I've showed you everything with the coop. Hope you've enjoyed the tour. If you have any questions or comments on it, feel free to send them my way. Thanks for watching.